pick.
Like already out of mana, what do you do? Pop a clarity, then you just can't stand the lane or else you'll get hit. It feels a little bit weak, but obviously versus Chen, it's decent. Versus Wind Ranger, it's decent. Man, Iceberg's hitting a lot of level 1 stuns on no one right now, but Tidebringer, a very good tool of harassment as well.
Yeah, not the easiest to do right there, but so far, fairly successful. Then you got your bottom lane matchup, Abaddon versus the Gyrocopter. Coming to Iceberg, hitting a little low, he's gonna go down.
Behind in levels and farm quite a bit in these games, but he wins games because they'll just go open up a lane, they'll just 4-man rotate somewhere else, and usually you make room for a core, right? They make room for Roger a lot of the time.
They're going for Wind Ranger, Frostbite comes out, trying to run, using that power shot. Ramsey sitting on top, maybe a couple more auto attacks will do him in. There's one for Crystal Maiden, and there is one from the Lifestealer. Solo taking credit for the kill, but they get the turn kill on a Lifestealer. Nankarada doing a good job. Says, you know what, we may lose our support, but we're gonna, the big thing that you're getting at, it's kind of not necessarily an all-in strategy, but you're all right. Getting the Night Stalker, I'm guessing at least level 3 by now. And in fact, already level 4. That's scary, man, as the nighttime is going to be approaching in just a matter of seconds now.
Man, always want to fly, just bullying Solo as well as Ramsey. I tell you about Ramsey's, he struggles in the early game with Lifestealer. It's one of the few heroes.
No one, a Fairy Fire pop, but out comes the lightning, and down goes Kunkka with the Void, which currently is level 2, of course.
Yeah, Roger, he's just going to TP top, try to stop a gank. They're actually still going, but oh, the freeze.
They're timing for this, though. You got to be careful. Yeah, Solo's in trouble now. Here comes Ramses to help Roger with the initial stun. Nakrata wants that kill on Solo. They're going to make it happen with the Lightning Storm, and now Nakrata can run away. Now it's actually the trap onto Roger. Roger doesn't have a getaway. The throw strike's on cooldown still. He will go down, fighting in. Now, Lifestealer builds this event have been interesting to kind of realize
how. A lot, yeah.
Before this, we've seen the Radiance first item. That seemed like was a go-to build for a while here. As hold on thought, because Abaddon is bottom lane. He doesn't have borrowed time, as you mentioned. He's going to try to get himself denied, if anything, but always want to fly. Will take credit. Ramses is in, but he can't do much about that. The rage wearing off. He has to just walk it off and, well, apparently dance it off. Roger goes down, meanwhile. Yikes. At the top lane of the Night Stalker and the Chen army. We have a 6-2 start in favor of FlyToMoon right now.
We doing it feel, man, always want to fly on the support Wind Ranger. They were talking about Iceberg, but always want to fly. He dominated top lane. He ruined Solo's early clarities. He just harassed Ramses. Then he rotates bottom right before Abba gets 6 and gets that kill. You're not going to get that kill any other time but then.
Yeah. You do see, Ramses down here trying to make up some farm now, but once again, rotation's happening. Chen in the area has a hover smasher back at the top lane. We see Pasha taking the damage, still not level 6. Kunkka is TPing in, though Silent is very low on life himself. Solo does go down to the bottom lane while this is happening, so we definitely have 2 different fights. That ship coming out as well. No Fear goes down himself. Nankarada got to try to block, if anything, running away. And currently, when it comes to net worth,
tiny Abba.
He's doing pretty well, but yeah, he's behind a couple of his teammates that they need to. I mean, they've already rotated him. They can't rotate him back to the top lane, can they?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. They're rotating 4 heroes down bottom to help him, though.
It is daytime. Well, never mind. Darkness comes out. Night Stalker changing that. He's gonna take the Frostbite, though. He's trying to fly away, but he can't. They collapse with 4 different heroes. There is support coming in. Nakrata taking the damage. Here comes Silent, as well as the expert spot on no one. Put it on Night Stalker right there, but no one's trying to run. He gets him at the Split Earth, however, and the Rocket Barrage in their face. The heal's not gonna be enough. He will go down. Roger also falls as well. They did kill Night Stalker, but they lose 2 in response, and Solo is running away. Shackle shot? No, they're just going to power shot forward. And
gives vision to throw on the right side, though.
Yeah, they did. There's the shackle and the eventual auto attack to finish the job. Silent gets the double.
You kind of have to, right? If you go top lane, you get a kill on, you just take the tower. They have more vision bottom lane, and they have to play around their vision. But look at that, ward's going to get countered.
Always want to fly. The ship, it will connect, but with Silent nearby, no one cannot commit for the kill. In fact, he needs to be worried about dying himself. Call down Solo. We'll put the Frostbite on, trying to run. The Lightning Storm hits, though. The power shot through.
God.
And Iceberg will finish his bill, but I'm sure it's coming along pretty nicely. Nakrata, he gets away. He saw that coming. He's so fast at nighttime with the darkness, of course. No chance right there. In fact, they want to go for a turn kill now. Speaking of Iceberg, Silent does get the kill. Ramses, meanwhile, you see no one's in trouble. Got him with the Split Earth on it, too. Great setup right there. Down goes no one. Rodri silenced this whole time. Finally gets his Pearl Strike off onto the ledge, as well as the Euphonic Shield, but Nakrata's going to hunt him down with the Hunter of the Night and take the kill.
And then they're like, wait a minute. If we pressure this tier 2 and someone shows up, we can just kill him, but this is going to go straight back to middle.
Or they can kill Ramses. Iceberg, the sentry's put down at the clutch time. The open wounds is applied. They cannot save him. It looks like the going to bring it right back. Damn, is he tanky, Diabolic Edict, the Pulse Nova and everything. I don't know if Virtus.pro is going to get this tower. In fact, they are starting to fall back.
They're starting to TP bottom.
Oh, that would be why. Iceberg going to be brought back in. The ship connects. Silence here, though, with a call down. They could set up a turn. Iceberg, remember, he does plenty of damage. Get the Pulse Nova off. He's still alive at the time. Being the Pulse Nova. After last segment, Roger with the Epicenter on top. They do take out Leshrac, and now Silent. He has to get the hell on out of here. He has a TP, but he's in a troublesome spot. Pasha goes down elsewhere, but Silent's going to be run on. The Rocket Barrage is not going to do a damn thing, it feels like, and they give the kill to Ramses. Sure enough. You see the Mud Golem now taking over the Aphotic Shield, just harassing. No one's nearby with that Shadow Blade.
This one you get scary, because he can pretty much just one-shot any of these supports. We're going to find out here.
He's going to throw out the turret, the ship as well. The borrow time already popped from Pasha. Solo. He was part of that Shackle shot. He's going to be silenced out. The shield going out, and the big Epicenter once again from Roger. There is a different fight, though. Splitters in the backlands on a no one, it looks like so far. Nobody's dead somehow. No one. He's going to go for the TP. Can they stop that? No, they cannot. He does get out of the Shackle shot over here. Abaddon will eventually fall. Not the prettiest fight as Solo hopefully avoids a Splitter. They did lose Wind Ranger, of course. So far, one little legs. It's going to be a 2-for-1. The Army's brought. You have her answer. The axe delivered for the gyrocopter. So we'll see that side gunner coming into play now. No one.
Sentry ward.
There's a sentry on the dire side, so it sees the Wind Ranger. She's going to get cut initially, but again, that's support, and they keep her alive for the time being with that mech. Roger's in trouble. The Shackle shot's up. The Splitters and the follow-up is plenty for the kill. He is dead for 30 seconds. VP does not want to fight this clearly. They lose their initiation with the Sand King, and obviously FlyToMoon knows this.
They just didn't want to go for Roche. He TP'd and defended it. Got a ton of gold now. They're ready to go back in. FlyToMoon is.
Pasha in the front with that Aphotic Shield, the Life Stealer bomb on an Ice Sucker. He's pretty beefy though. He's got that pipe. He's going to use that to his fullest, absorbing plenty of damage. Solo gets turn kill. The send back right there brings back Night Stalker, and they get the kill with that X. Ramses though sitting on top of Silent. The Rage helping him against that Rocket Barrage. They're running. I hear the Epicenter going off. Into the back of the hand gun just before that, but the Epicenter once again coming through from Roger. However, Iceberg still doing plenty with a Pulse Nova, taking away Ramses though on top of him. He'll just deny himself with the Bloodstone, but Ramses in trouble now. Not Grana looking to finish stop. He bought back for this. Great Aphotic Shield, as well as the toggles of that Armless Mansion. The power shot through, they take it out. Ramsey's going to go down as well, and no one will fall. It's a complete cleanup in favor of...
That's right there. Obviously, the later the game goes, it's so hard to buy back. In the early game, buying back feels like nothing. You're completely okay with that.
Solo. Oh, that Shackle. Now it's a support Wind Ranger. I don't know if she's getting this kill. The call down. Yes, it will hit. And that's a slow. And that's a kill. So the mega kill streak now adding up.
BP didn't see it, but you know, Chen showing middle. Like, Chen is good at pushing the side lanes. When you see him middle, you're like, something's up.
Yeah, well, they're going to find Solo. Get the free support kill, who's Bloodstone. Why not? They're feeling pretty cozy. Doesn't have the BKB just yet, so keep that in mind. Although Gyro does.
Nice.
Torn combo.
That's a nice little thing. You see, they save the glyph until Iceberg use his edict. Always save it. If you're versus Lesh, always save the glyph for that.
Lesh is caught. Well, frozen at least. Going to throw out that splitter though. The edict ticking around. Has that Pulse Nova on top of that. Borrow time still ready for Pasha. Pops a blade, another kill on Leshrac. Quickly, there is that borrow time. The heal. They do get the kill on Leshrac, but now he's coming back up with the H. Remember, call down zone and now VP. Nobody dead on VP's side, though, although Pasha's getting very low with no more borrow time. So they're going to go for the free melee rack. So they back up after this. It looks like it. That's the idea. At least Silent, though. Open wounds on him, and here we go. Once again, the Epicenter from Roger. The Civic not going to be enough. They kill Gyrocopter in time. Nagrata, he's trying to TP out, as is always want to fly. Can they get out? No, the freeze on Nagrata will stop him. At least Wind Ranger gets out. No Fear probably dead as well. Going for the turn kill, actually. That would have been something, but he dies on top of that. Now they in here with that Invis rune. Yeah, some people coming in. Gyrocopter, one of those. Chen as well. Wow. And there is the opening. They find a perfect chance on Roger. Yules, there's no chance to get out. So easy kill. Ramses now, can he get out? That's the question. Gonna go for the Rage TP. That's a long TP. He does get out of the P. Thought there might have been a chance, but that's not the case. It is daytime now. No darkness just yet for Night Stalker, but it's got to be soon. However, they will find a free Wind Ranger, apparently.
I just like Antisk in general. It's a one-of-a-kind item.
And I can agree with you too, even though we'll hold that thought, because here we go. They're going to jump in. Actually, Roger will pick it up. Leshrac be burst down, but out comes an all of fire. He will get the hand of God to stay alive for the time being, but not nearly enough. He doesn't have a buyback though. He'll use it immediately. They get the kill on the Sand King, as well as Crystal Man to the Blade Mills up from Pasha as he runs away with the Brawl time active. No one in the backlands. His BKB's wearing off. He says, sayonara, nothing more I can do. It says that the Ghost Ship is just too late. Though, and Abaddon fights back, and Roche slowly making their way. VP, all they can just sit in their base. All they can do is just sit on their base and cleave out constantly.
Man, Some damage there, yeah. I'd like to see that one of the Chen creeps top right. If you pressure in top lane, but here we go.
There we go indeed. No one is going to get caught. The creep initially saving Roger. Only stuck Shark up in the back. Let's a call down, put down. Ramsey's popping the rage. The flag cannon auto attack. Shark's trying to fly out though. Borrowed time on Pasha. Not used just yet. Actually, Hannah got a reaction coming out for the Chen. We'll save everyone for the time being. Roger is dead, by the way. He cannot buy back. They also catch no one as well. And he's dead for 80. He buys back immediately.
No BKB on him.
No BKB though. The tier 3 tower still alive. No fear. He's going to TP out actually. He gets out. The X is used on Night Stalker instead. The no fire put up.
The gem on the outside. That was so smart.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
From it?
Oh yeah.
Iceberg got that working. We have some kind of initiation. Roger is simply counter-warding, or trying to at least, but that's the awkward thing again. You can see them doing it. Now the catch Abaddon with the Yules. They're going to go for him initially. Splitter the use. There's Iceberg popping his BKB as he was extra there. He's just running in with a Pulse Nova now. Remember with the Octarine core healing plenty.
Oh, Roger.
He's fine for the time being. There's Roger ultimate though. Who do they catch? Looks like Winter. The heal's not going to be safe with the hand of combo. But outside, sitting on top of him, Pasha with that rocket barrage. The flat cannon auto attack. The borrow time keeping him full life though on Pasha. And they will be able to reset on Virtus.pro's side. Wind Ranger has a buyback if they find the opportunity for it.
I was about to say, VP, I do not think you want to run up that hill at night. VP still playing smart, but the gold lead, it's still going up for FTM.
It is, you're right. So FTM
playing
the smart indeed. Ramses gets caught. There's Roger once again trying to save, but Ramses, I don't think he's getting out of this one. No, he goes down dead for 80. Roger also picked off. Double kill for no fear, actually. There's Roger buyback. As you mentioned, Ramses has one. Probably has to if they want to defend. There is the buyback, and he's keeping in tier 3. Range track does go down already. Pasha, borrow time is back up. Good to go. Looks like they catch Nakrata initially, but again, this is a pretty beefy Night Stalker. Heaven's Halberd, Pipe, etc. Keeping his ground. There goes Iceberg running in the midst. Once again, the Pulse Nova. Diabolic Edict choosing that Shivas. Pasha heals up with the brown time with the kill Roger second time. He is staying dead this time. The go shift. The rum is drink for the dire side. But they're just sitting on top of them. The Infest Bomb on top of Lifetrack though. Lifetrack made a flower here with the no fire. Pulls it back up with the expert spot. Yes, they get the kill on him. The buyback from Crystal Maiden as she died in the midst of the fight. No one. That would be a tieback, by the way. It's going to go down. The rock barge on top of him. The bottom to the last second. The homing missile connects though, and down it goes. No one. Down goes Ramses. And that should do it for game number 1. FlyToMoon will take it over Virtus.pro here in this best of 3.
They never didn't have the lead. I don't know, that was Pat Grammer. They just kept the lead the entire game. They didn't make any mistakes. Maybe one minor one here or there. But when you're not making...
It's turn to pick.
Game, early farm Night Stalker can set a good tempo for the team, so they're no doubt going to want to feed off of that, right? That's FlyToMoon's idea here, but man, the tree and support on top of this, so this really is going to be an interesting draft for FlyToMoon.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, Bosch taking a lot of harassment there off the bat, but it ends up being a 2-for-2 bounty runs. There is some action at the bottom lane, as you see. The top right corner between Maledict just put up level 1 Maledict. Can throw around with the charge, but that looks like it's going to be a kill on Spirit Breaker, actually. Yeah, it's just a matter who gets the last hit. It will be Ramses.
That's not your 4-0 today, obviously winning a best of 1 in that first game versus VP, so if they're feeling themselves, you never know what can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Not the prettiest of starts, though, and we also, so we're talking a lot about the Spirit Breaker being a core and everything. They final picked an OD, who's, you know, with an Astral Imprisonment, very good against the Spirit Breaker jumping in. So, no doubt VP is kind of ready for this, even though as unique as it is. Treant, yeah, he's dying wherever the hell he is. At the bottom lane.
Actually, Navi has been playing this offlane Slardar a lot more than other teams.
True.
And they find him a lot of farm. Like Slardar, I remember it was a 12-minute treads blink on offlane Slardar General. Yeah, General's like, oh my god, that's insane. They're going to go for a kill middle.
Iceberg, it's going to be tough to get out. He does avoid the Iceberg, or the ice shard block. I'm trying to sit here thinking of the name. It was Iceberg Fairy Fire. And the one more auto attack with the Arcane Orb, though, will finish the job. Always want to fly. Couldn't really do enough in response. So got around the ice shards initially, but Iceberg does still go down. Bottom lane, Spirit Breaker's being run on. The open woods are up, and he's just going to turn around and get a bad back. Ramsey's actually going for that turn kill. It's not enough damage, however, and even a heal coming out just in case.
Ooh, be careful, zone him out right there. Obviously, you see Tree 96 base damage at level 2.
But your team really doing the greatest as far as cores go. That could be the potential pickup, but we'll have to wait and see. Ramsey's bottom lane. Obviously, you have no fear nearby. Always want to fly also down here, but I just don't think they have the damage, it seems like. Chilling Touch coming out, but here's Tuss to respond now. No fear. He's the one in trouble. That armor, I don't think is necessarily going to save him. He's pretty tanky early on, but finally goes down. Solo credit for the kill, and now Always Want to Fly. He's being run after. Roger doesn't have mana to work with, though. and thus AA will be fine, but they lose the Terrain Protector. Obviously, the rotation's coming in for Virtus.pro supports. Virtus.pro kind of adjusting, maybe quote-unquote more serious, where FlyToMoon, they're doing this to themselves, aren't they? You know, with this draft, it's not that, you know, I don't want to overdo it talking about the draft just yet, but no fear, he's dead. I mean, he's not getting out of this one.
Gets invis in 1 second. He should die to it, though.
With the Maledict, the invest bomb, but it's just not going to matter. Solo will get credit for the kill. As a result of the Maledict. You see him charging away middle lane, is Spear Breaker, but Iceberg, there's a shard block. He has to walk down the river. That's not the most successful usually, unless Nagrata can get there in time. Yes, no one was picked up as well. Still trying to finish the kill. No one's in trouble himself, actually. Cold Feet Brock on him is going to go up right there. They do get the turn kill, make it into 1-for-1. It could be more than Roger duking out with Nagrata. You have always want to fly on the uphill, however, and Roger wants to back it off. So both cores do go down to the middle lane, at least.
Yeah, nice start because he had his level 1 Nature's Guys, but then he gets a save middle because he has level 2 in armor, so it's a kind of trade. I mean, you're hurting yourself in your own lane, but you're saving your middle lane.
That's true. That's what Trian can obviously bring to the table, not only on heroes, but towers. Chronosphere, our first one of the game, going to be used here, and that will be a kill. On to Slaughter Ramses. He's not afraid to be up in the tower. Once again, the idea of what does he go for? He has 1,500 gold saved up, and with the early start, you gotta wonder about middle lane. While we're wondering, Iceberg, again, the armor's up though, going for the turn kill on a no one. No one will fall, as will Roger. That's what Leshrac can.
I think that was just a really good play by FlyToMoon.
Suddenly, momentum shifting of sorts. It was a 7-0 to start, actually, so it's been 4-0 since in favor of FlyToMoon. No fear. Blocked off by the ice shards, though, so no really trees nearby. I don't think he's getting out of this one. He's in that lonely river, puts up the living armor to last a little bit longer with the leech seed, but yeah, not enough, just delaying the inevitable there. As you see, he's going to resurrect.
Yeah, but Ramses had to commit himself there, and you saw him trying to get a last hit, and Roger accidentally took it. So you commit like a full creep wave for 200 gold you didn't even get.
Pasha's in trouble. They're going to use a time dilation. The Split Earth connects, slowing him down. And
I'm scared. I'm so scared. Void.
Well, Iceberg versus No One continues to be the case in the middle lane, although No One has a couple of friends this time. Solo and Roger, good friends of his, but here comes Nagrata, good friend of Iceberg, stuns in, and once again we see Leshrac turning the kill with the splitter. They get the 1, they get the 2, and they're gonna get the 3. Double kill for Nagrata. He'll pick it up, but a 3-for-0. Okay, it's gonna be a 3-for-1 as he just stands there. Time we see Silent not really doing much as a result of that. Wanted to use that Chronosphere, and of course if he gets the kill, that's insanely huge, but top lane, Slaughter, they're going to charge on him. You do see a wraparound from Faceless Void. There's another strike. Roger is nearby with a sharp block, but are they going to commit a Chronosphere? Yes, they are. In comes the Ice Blast as well. That's at least going to be 1. He's going for Witch Doctor. Slaughter goes down. There goes Witch Doctor. And they're going to get Roger on top of it once again. 3 kills for FlyToMoon. Before that's going to be finished, Always Want to Fly. It's going to be spotted. Across the face put up. And there are more coming over. Solo, in fact, is going to say hello to Spear Breaker. The immediate charge. Roger, he's rolling on to the Ancient Apparition, but the Ice Blast already connected. And now Roger, he's overcommitted. Cold Feet on him, the offensive burn. No chance. Double kill for Iceberg, actually, gets their leg. That was a TP from the other side. So
here's the thing, right? Like even I said it. It felt like a very big outdraft by VP, but they lost that laning phase all because of the tree, right? That last big tree committed so much.
Well, Overgrowth going to be used. He may be dead, maybe not, actually. Living armor is up despite that Maledict. Another strike on Ramses. We had to talk about their range going through. In comes the Ice Blast, but he infests the creep, so Ramses going to be fine for now. No fear will survive. They did pick off Witch Doctor, of course.
This tree, I just can't believe how much this tree is getting done. This is mind-boggling how good it is right now.
They know he's in here. Ramses, can he somehow make the escape? There's the support coming in with the Ice Shard block. Ramses, he's standing his ground with the open. He's trying to heal up enough. It's just not going to be enough, I don't believe. Yes, the auto attacks are more than plenty, as Silent takes credit for the kill. No fear running after Roger. Looking to open on him out of the Nature's Gale. We'll get the opening. Nature's Guys, excuse me, Nagrata. It's a stun, and Roger, it's just not going to work. I mean, there was a sharp block initially, actually, but the urn's up, and the auto attack from Ancient Apparition. There's our chance. He hasn't infested it yet. Going to jump in here soon. There you go. They're going to go for the faces. Oh! Not Pasha with the misplay! Out comes the Chronosphere. Now they're turning. In comes the Ice Blast. Pasha's going to most likely drop right here. The infest ball finally comes out, but will it be too late? Gets a bash procs out of it. They put him under with the OD of the Astral Empress, and man, he finally comes down. The Entity's Eclipse is using to take a Leshrac. Silent is on the run. Living armor put up. He's going to time walk away. It looks like he'll be fine for now. Nagrata trying to finish out Pasha. Nagrata will go down himself. So despite
himself. That was a very, if you're a VP fan, that was so scary. But the nice turnaround, the nice cast by Solo, and Solo he's been playing, he's been carrying him today.
Yeah, I mean, maybe something did disable that blink. lane, it's a good point, but Pasha bottom lane, the leaf seed heal, keeping him alive. He's going to overgrow with the Ice Blast. Pasha's dead. Charge coming in. Great turn from FTM. These Ice Blasts, he is on top of them.
My bad. Just want to go in the front. You just want to cause chaos. As long as you get your charge, you get your ulti up, you don't care what the hell happens to you afterwards.
Race to the illusion rune. They have a chronosphere. Will they use it? Yes, they will. However, the Ice Shard block caused a little bit of issue. Ice Blast comes through. Lifestealer. He got the rage off. Now it's going to be wearing off, though, but not nearly enough damage initially. Silence in trouble. The Overgrowth going to try to save him, but you can tell FTM is now on the run. OD putting in plenty of arcane more auto attacks into that tree. They kill Witch Doctor the back lines, but No Fear finally will fall despite that living armor. So back-to-back chronospheres now. Okay.
No one just blinks to the backside and ults, but doesn't do much damage.
Oh, well, they get Nagrata right here. Spear Breaker. He'll actually go down too. That's Sanity's Eclipse. Silence gonna find him.
Hey, do they have AA ulti up? They don't. I don't think you can get this kill without AA ulti.
Where is Leshrac? Leshrac is coming over.
Now they have AA
they're gonna
ulti.
open. There's a splitter. The Ice Blast isn't coming through. It doesn't even matter. Odie's dead. Now Roger in trouble. Using that Shadow Blade to its pulse. There's the Ice Blast. It's gonna connect for the... Oh, well, nice snowball. That'll delay the inevitable here. As he goes pretty deep for it, but eventually beat down for a double kill of Silent. God, the back.
You beat out Leshrac and Void.
Maybe an answer to the Overgrowth as well from Tree and Protector.
Very big one.
Ice Blast coming out. Okay, we'll hit. The charge is coming out too. They ping out Slaughter. They might go for the free kill on Slaughter instead. Well, Faceless Void is running in. No Chronosphere just yet. Pasha will be rooted up. Charge still going on a Ramses, by the way.
Oh, is that?
That Chronosphere is up now. Yeah, he is going to use it now. They want this kill on Ramses. Will they actually get it? They do kill Pasha on the back line. The bash procs, it's not going to be initial enough. The miss is coming in. That's an argument for a later time, Grant. Anyways, Corrosive Haze is put up. So the Ice Blast is going to come in. Despite the double damage at Corrosive Haze, this honestly isn't the fastest Roshan, it feels like.
I mean, no one doesn't do anything to Roche. That's a problem.
Nagrata, he's going to get a set of a couple of heroes. Here comes Iceberg. He's going to be set by the snowball initially. Nagrata may go down, but a bit of a distraction. The open wounds were used on him. They're going to get the pick up on a Roger. No Astral Imprisonment will save it for now. Pasha, he gets a jump onto the face of Void. Who has the time walk away? No Chronosphere for 20 more seconds. Buyback already used by Spear Breaker though. The Sanity's Eclipse is not enough damage for the kill. Lifestealer popping out right here with the rage up as Iceberg goes in their face. Got the kill on a Witch Doctor, but he falls himself as a result of his positioning. Nagrata charging back in. Faceless Void that Chronosphere.
Another Kunkka performance, which, well, it was a tough Kunkka game, but this OD, it's been a tough OD game, and he has made a good comeback.
Roshan, but this time with the Chronosphere, sounds pretty good. They did not have Overgrowth. Witch Doctor, he's going to stay dead if he dies here. Nice Force Staff initially. The Nether Strike going to be used on Ramses. Oh, Faceless! He's on the bottom ledge. He did not mean to do that. He wanted to go up top. Will he use a Chronosphere from below? Not just yet. Has another time walk coming up soon, I'm sure. Walrus Punch activated onto Nagrata. There's the Chronosphere. Catches two. Only going to set up a kill on Roger if that. Okay, yes, he does take him out. The Tree and Protector getting a low living armor apply. Gets the invis. Will be fine for now. Ramses with that rage once again. Faceless Void. He's going to take a crush done. The Infest Ball on top of the boat. He's locked down completely. He cannot get out of there. Ramses now in trouble. He's being beat down with the back box. OD pop back, by the way. Ramses trying to man up against the Spear Breaker. Go for the turn kills. That's not enough, though, despite the burn. He's dead for 50 seconds. Leshrac, Iceberg taking them down, but no, the Arcane Aura is going to prove to be too much. He'll fall. He actually denies himself. He did get the kill on Pasha right before that, but they have everything else, though. Ice Blast, Overgrowth, and it's coming up quickly. With the Chronosphere, time walk forward, just trying to distract. There's a crush. Best bomb. They pick off Ancient Apparition, so a good start for Virtus.pro. He doesn't have a buyback guy. The Faceless Void going to be found. If they get silent kill, this is absolutely huge. Banish on top. Sanity's Eclipse throwing down. Spearbreaker's nearby, trying to help him out. Gets the back spot. The time walk away. And yes, Faceless Void will survive. Spearbreaker dies playing the Sacrificial Lamb. But now it's a 5 versus 3. Chronosphere's up, but as you mentioned, FlyToMoon, they are all here. No Fear up in front. Sentries put down though. Solo, he's hunting for him. He knows somebody's here. They're just going to jump and go out. They do get something with the walls, but no, they turn cleave. And they get a call to Witch Doctor. Chronosphere will go out on 2. He's like, oh yeah, Odie, that's the target we want. Ice Blast coming out on top of that, and no one is in trouble. The Shard will help him initially. Good job with the Astral Imprisonment. Puts himself under. Always want to fly the backlines. He's just running away, but they get the lockdown once again on Pasha, and Pasha does go down. OD didn't manage to blink out of it as Ancient Apparition is picked off over there. Ramses, he's too far up. He's in trouble. Ramses, the arm of the toggle. It's not going to be enough despite that Radiant Burn. Now he does it the Aegis. So of course he's coming back up. No one's looking to reset now. Still not the most life to work with, but he does plenty of damage. Doesn't look like we're going to be hitting anybody as a just-in-case measure. Slaughter's working on a Yule, so more help there. Oh, Ancient Apparition, that's a little too far up.
It's crazy. It's so much damage you can't fight without him. Like everyone else, like, oh, Rasta, so good at pushing towers, but AA, you need him alive because that ulti is that important.
Oh!
Silent just got that.
It's a tier 2 tower kill pretty easily. Iceberg will continue to put pressure at the bottom lane. I assume that BKB is just
tree armor.
It's annoying. OD jumping in. They also see the tree nearby. There's a BKB activated. Iceberg, he's just going to go for the TP out. Good play. Honestly, not much more he can do there. Boy, it's still 10 more seconds, man. Feels like he's been dead forever for your FTM.
He was like 2,000 gold, but before these like pushes by Ramses, 2,000 gold up. They're going in again though on Nangrata.
They find Spear Breaker, and there's the Infest Bomb. Easy kill, and you could tell Virtus.pro is starting to feel it now. They're finding pick after pick and
making sure they're not in there.
Living armor makes it difficult, but they will eventually get the tower kill. And they are TPing back, trying to catch somebody. Maybe Odie's going. He does not realize how many's nearby, though. National Imprisonment. The Ice Blast connects on a Roger in the backlands. That Chronosphere ready once again. Remember, Roger in trouble. Spearbreaker, he's going to charge away. He'll be good for now. The Overgrowth, that did not hit anybody. It does look like the range is popped, actually. The OD does get caught with the Chronosphere, though. And the beatdown with the Death Ward on top of that, trying to go for the turn kill to Silent, but no, OD's lost. And so is Witch Doctor. Buyback from the Witch Doctor. Ramses, he's by himself right now. I don't think he's getting out of this one. He's going to be slowed down massively with the cold feet and everything else. The time dilation, and he's dead with a bunch.
But that time it was not a good block over the ledge.
No.
And he has his MKB, I believe, flying out on the chicken, so Silent getting even more deadly shortly.
Both cores have to buy back, however, Faceless is caught initially. Can he time walk? Can he time walk? No, he cannot. The Sanity's Eclipse will drop him. Nangrata goes down too, but no buyback again on Faceless, and they catch the tree. And so just like that, Virtus.pro, it did cost them.
I mean, he's taking it a lot quicker now as the Nullifier, which is a ton more damage, obviously, plus the Solar Crest.
Oh, they see the Faceless Void. He actually did. He is Invis right there. There's a reaction from Roger. The Chronosphere only got one, and that's Witch Doctor. Not the biggest, but now that's on cooldown, of course.
Not the big, at least you got a kill out of it. It wasn't a complete whip, but always want to fly might just die.
Yeah, but I think you might be right. Pasha going in for the Living Armor, though, kicking in, sending to the clips. The hammer is laying down after buyback immediate formation aspiration. We'll see if an Ice Blast comes out Silent. He's going to pop the time. They should go for the auto text. Pasha with the two-man stun, though. Roger, the Ice Blast is finally coming through. It connects on the BKB. No one's not really doing the most right there. They did lose Pasha, however, and no one has to get a very slow Roshan attempt happening.
God, this I'm so scared of this Lesh if I'm VP.
Oh, Lesh Rack, the Splinter, it's initiation. Here we go with the Seamus on the top of the Ice Blast. Solo's definitely dead around the bat of the Infest, just simply to mitigate damage. BKB activated Rody, but he's being locked out. The Chronosphere not even needed just that time dilation pop. They've already got 2 kills. They're going for a third on a Ramses. Ramses cannot get out of here. That's going to be a tieback on him. They'll steal the Roshan and look to do more with it.
That's what I like. He triples. They had vision in the Rosh pit, but not on the heroes, and he sees that Roshan is hitting a hero.
Slaughter? Oh, he tried.
Did he get the cheese? He got the cheese.
Okay, get something out of it. And can he actually live? That's the ultimate question.
And that's a Bloodstone charge. He steals the cheese, but another Bloodstone charge.
Going to be taken off shortly.
They're coming. I like escorting the creeps. Is the Spirit Breaker. He's like, I got this. And I want to get cut.
I was going to say, do you just give him a racks right here? But they don't want to. They're going to go for this. No one he possibly can be. He's committed to the clip. To the line. Silence goes down. Are you kidding me? No Chronosphere coming out. Nangrata. He's going to charge to the Roger. They will get the kill on him. But no one. The BKB has worn off now. He is pretty susceptible to this damage, especially coming out for the Lesh Rack as he puts him under with the bandage. But Iceberg still doing plenty. The cheese that was given to him will heal him up to full. Witch Doctor can only heal so much, though. No one has to man fight. He might take a no fear, but he might go down himself in the long run. They lose a Witch Doctor. He's going to get back at the fountain, it looks like, but Iceberg will turn his attention back to the racks. Instead. They're going to leave the gem, actually, yeah. And OT wants to go in again. He puts the imprisonment. He's going to 3-shot the ancient apparition. And now with Pasha coming in, Leshrak's in trouble. Leshrak will fall. The Aegis is going to bring him back up in a couple of seconds. All this time, they've had a buyback on Faceless Void. Obviously choosing not to, though. Leshrak, Pulse Nova, Edict, it's not going to matter. What a play from no one. Triple kill. He needed it, to say the least. So his buyback is going to be coming up good in about 35 seconds or so. So by the time it's necessary, he should have one. You see a side picked up by Leshrak.
Oh, the Vortex, the Vision game. Vision game is on FlyToMoon side right here with those.
Chronosphere, Silent. Oh my God, it looks like he could go in. It seems like he was trying to. They got one. They got Ramses. That's a pretty good target. Will it be enough damage to kill him? The Ice Blast comes through, and Ramses will go down. The Snowball cannot save him. He pies back immediately. The Ice Sanity's Eclipse, I think I heard of. No, he actually still has the National Imprisonment on himself in the back lines. And now Leshrak running away with the Death Ward cutting into him, but still plenty of damage. There's the Sanity's Eclipse, and there's the follow-up from Pasha. Leshrak will fall. Faceless Void, he's already running away. So Ramses had to buy back. for this. Definitely looking decent once again for Virtus.pro. The Lincoln's just finished even on no one, and he's going to get another kill, or try to at least.
Oh, goes in Viz. Misses 2 hits and goes in Viz.
Oh boy. There we go. Now they see it. And let's give another triple kill to Odie. Freeze a little bit. It looked like he wanted to go earlier.
And that's just rough right now. This Chronosphere is so big, and they just haven't had the best ones. Obviously, they did get Ramses, but
yeah.
You'd have liked to get Ramses plus even solo.
Yeah, it allowed the other teammates to do plenty in the meantime, including no one especially. So they kill the range racks. They're going for the melee. Not the greatest at sieging, though, as we see.
Down. That's a big time to take a fight.
Yeah. How about that? The ward's put down. There is a sentry there, though.
I know where they're at.
The ward game coming. Lincoln's is taken off, but there's the Hex initiation. They catch the Ledge Rack. Ledge Rack already had half left. They're going to save him initially. No, it's not going to be enough. He has a buyback, though. He will use it immediately. Chronosphere is back up. He's going to get it on OG. If they kill OG, that's going to be huge, of course. No one's in trouble. The Ice Plus connects, and OG will indeed go down. He's dead for 2 minutes. A buyback, of course, is ready for him. Witch Doctor, he's going to be run down with the Spirit Break and then the strike, and it looks like it's going to be a cleanup by FlyToMoon. Ramsey's
already dead. It's flying.
How's that Chronosphere looking?
I believe it was at like 40 to 50 seconds.
Okay, yeah, still a while. They're going to at least give up tier 3, but there's the jump. Living Armor is up. The Opar put out the Ice Bus coming in the back lines. The mute's up, but for now, he's going to survive, it looks like. The Living Armor comes up again, and now he possibly can be the turn damage from the Iceberg Ledge Rack. He gets the splitters off on 2, and he's still running OG with that buyback. He's going to be lifted up by the Yos Nakrata. Sacrificial Lamb will bait them out. No one dead so far. It will be the first on Spirit Breaker. No one. He wants more. Did he overcommit, though? You got to be careful. Slaughter porting in.
Chrono's coming up
looking for a stun. No fear. TP away. He's good.
Here he comes.
Here we go. Could be a game-deciding fight right here, right now. Charge is coming out. He's going to go for it. That fast charge. He hits 2. The response with the snowball. Silence still looking for his angle. No one knows. He has to be careful for that. There's that Chronosphere. Catches 2, including the OG. OG's in trouble. The BKB, he got it off before, but will it be enough to save him? He puts himself on it with the actual imprisonment. And Ramsey's running on top of Ledge Rack, trying to finish him off with the dude. Then kill OG. Ledge Rack's going to live with the Living Armor once again. Finally gets taken out. No, he's barely alive, actually. They kill the OD. They kill Ramses. GG. Well played. FlyToMoon with the big upset over Virtus.pro. 2 games to nothing. They're going to the loser finals.
What a fun in general just to watch his Dota, but Silent, he comes in clutch. You know, a few kind of wonky